Talk one, the Bible and Jesus. That's where I will place my trust. Dallas Willard, one of my favorites, wrote these words about Jesus and his teachings. Presumed familiarity has led to unfamiliarity. Unfamiliarity has led to contempt, and contempt has led to profound ignorance. A simple translation might be something like this. A lot of people think they know what Jesus stands for and what he told us to do. They don't always know as much as they think they do about him, and that creates sometimes scorn from others. The end result may be a lingering distaste for the teachings of the greatest teacher in history. Dallas goes on to say, very few people today find Jesus interesting as a person or of vital relevance to the course of their actual lives. He's not generally regarded as a real life personality who deals with real life issues, but is thought to be concerned with some feathery realm other than the one we must deal with. He's automatically seen as a more or less magical figure. This lack of clarity on reality and as establishing Jesus as a starting point of reality has led to a sad unfamiliarity with the Bible. And the result? The world's citizens suffer. Because of these misunderstandings, a sense of anger and contempt for the biblical way of life has found life among us. The result? Those lives affected by those who have anger and contempt for the Bible suffers from a lack of knowledge. There's a degree of ignorance concerning living human life. The old timers used to refer to that condition as being lost. I too have been lost. Occasionally I still get lost. However, I have learned to listen and to hear the voice of the shepherd when he calls me back. Most people, at least at some point in their lives, want answers on what is the good life because we want to know what is real, what we can bank our lives on when living it day to day through the good times, times of crisis. For me, I find it more and more credible that I can count on Jesus. I can trust him. Biblical truths can be obvious, but simultaneously they can be hidden. Jesus' teachings are clear, yet at times confusing without a sincere pursuit of them as the greatest treasure of life. What we can bank our lives on in any stage of our life, in any condition or circumstance, is what the teachings of Jesus deal with. It's important what we believe about Jesus. I think it's more important than anything else. I appreciate C.S. Lewis's thoughts. He said a man who was merely a man and said the sort of things Jesus said would not be a great moral teacher. He would either be a lunatic on a level with the man who says he's a poached egg, or else he would be the devil of hell. You must make a choice. Either this man was and is the Son of God, or else a madman or something worse. But let's not come up with any patronizing nonsense about his being a great moral teacher. He's not left that open to us. He did not intend to. I believe that the Bible is the best available information on how to get through our lives. Jesus is saying just that in Matthew 7:24 and 25. Everyone then who hears these words of mine and does them will be like a wise man who built his house on the rock. And the rain fell, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat on that house, but it did not fall because it had been founded on the rock. A wise man can be rich or poor, educated or uneducated, intellectual or simple, but for sure, a wise man is quickly noted in a crowd. No titles or acknowledgments are needed. He or she shines in a dark place easily. We all have our version of beliefs, and we all live our days accordingly. There is truth, and it's a good thing to align our beliefs with it. If we're living it randomly, oh my, we either pursue truth with a trajectory of moving upward, or we float down the river of the world's culture and stuff, reality happens. Reality is sometimes said to be what we run into when we're wrong. Proverbs 4:18 sheds some light on this. And it says, "The road the righteous travel is like the sunrise, getting brighter and brighter until daybreak. The road of the wicked, however, is as dark as night. They fall, but cannot see what they've stumbled over." No explanation needed. That's plain language. Joshua is basically saying something similar when he writes in chapter 1, verse 8, "This book of the law shall not depart from your mouth, but you shall meditate in it day and night, that you may observe to do according to all that is written in it. For then you'll make your way prosperous, and then you'll have good success." If I paraphrased it, it would be something like, the Bible is the real deal. Read it, memorize it, and meditate on it 24/7, and you will thrive now and forever. For me, I've concluded that these scriptures are all true. With years of experience of living and observing, I cannot read these two passages and come to any other conclusion. I will be building on these two scriptures in future discussions if you'd like to join with me. For me, it always has been and always will be a journey.